Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, it's me, and yes, so Nintendo finally revealed the Switch 2 on their recent Direct. And you know what? I actually enjoyed this Direct. And that's because they actually showed something. But sadly, after the Direct was over, people realized, oh shit, this is expensive. So the Switch 2 will cost $449. And actually, after the Direct finished, people found out that some of these games are going to be $80. So people checked online. Oh, how much is this new Mario Kart going to cost? Bro, there are two prices. Digitally, it will cost $80. And physically, $90. Bro, I know inflation is crazy right now. Like, I know them tariffs are coming. And it's going to fuck up everything. But fuck! Bro, the 9th generation was supposed to be the generation where we normalize full-price games at $70. We just started this. There are still a lot of people that won't accept $70 games. And all of a sudden, the same generation, oh, we're making games $80 and $90 now. Listen, there used to be rumors, because I don't think it's rumors no more. I think, you know, Rockstar is basically just shouting out and just preparing the public that the next GTA might be $100, but they haven't officially announced that because they don't want to be the first game to reveal that, yeah, this is going to cost $100. They're kind of waiting for another company to reveal that their game is going to cost $100. Because the first game that does that is going to get the most hate and will be remembered as the game that started the new full price. Like, I understood that games had to increase their prices because it wasn't just for inflation, but also, games were getting more expensive. Games were taking more time to create. Like, if Rockstar was to sell GTA 6 for $100, I understand. But at least, with Rockstar, their games are always going to be guaranteed quality. Nintendo, since recent, has never innovated or pushed the next generation. They're always behind it. Now, I'm not hating, like, you know, Nintendo's its own lane right now. Like, it's not even competing with Xbox, PC, or PlayStation. So I don't really care if they are not innovating. But with them prices, I expect you guys to innovate, to try something new. Now, would I pay for $100 for a game? It depends. It all matters by the quality. But for $100, like, I'm fine with paying the 70, maybe the 80, but like, going more after that, it's like, nah, you have to include a lot more content than that. Just like what they're doing right now, it's like, oh, you want more money from us? Alright, guarantee us that we'll be getting more content from you guys. That's why there's like multiple versions of the game. It's like, alright, here's the regular edition. Oh, you want more content? Alright, the deluxe edition, the silver edition, the gold edition. So like for games that are single player heavy, it's like, alright then, you want this extra $30? Alright, give me an expansion pack. You know, give me this new world where there's new enemies, a new environment, new story. Now, if it's a multiplayer game, alright, guarantee that I will be getting the Season 1 and 2 pass. Like, I am willing to pay more for a game, but we have to have, like, guarantees that you won't be nickel and diming us. Like, bro, I pay $70 for a Call of Duty game, and every time I start up the game, go to multiplayer, oh, I'm advertised this new costume, new skin, oh, look at this new season pass. It's like, bro, I paid you $70 to not act like a free-to-play game. Like, I get free-to-play games being this annoying with, you know, the new skins and season pass, but Call of Duty? Now, I can easily say that because I'm an adult, I have a job, and I have my own money. But for kids, oh man, it's gonna be horrible for the next generation. Like, before you ask your parent, oh, can I have this $100 game? They're gonna ask multiple times, are you sure? And oh my god, what happens if that moment happens where you get the game, but then you don't like it? Like, you know, all the reviewers said it was a 10 out of 10, or your homie says a 10 out of 10, but you play and you're like, god damn, fuck, I can't return this. Oh man, I'm gonna have to wait 6 months from now to ask for another game. Or maybe until maybe Christmas or my birthday, I don't know, I'm poor. So again, is this the new price for games because of inflation or the tariffs? Or is this Nintendo just being greedy? Alright, like, listen, there's a reason why they didn't reveal the price in the direct. Like, you know, they revealed the games, they revealed when it's coming out, but not the price. I wonder why. And people have to find that out on the website. So I think most likely it's Nintendo just dipping their toes, saying like, oh, the price of the games, oh, you're gonna have to check that yourself. Oh, it says 80, but 90 physically. Oh, that's weird. I mean, I think we had a glitch in the website. Now, if these are the actual prices, oh man, that Steam Deck is looking nice. So yeah, again, this was a pretty good direct. The problem is that we found out that some of these games that people were excited for might be really expensive, like Mario Kart. Like, bro, they revealed Kirby Air Riders. Listen, bro, for me, better than Mario Kart, all right? Like, I had way more fun with that game than Mario Kart. That's why I'm not a big fan of Mario Kart. I'm just like, I mean, it's not bad, but it's no Air Riders. They also revealed Dust Blood. Bro, guys, this is Bloodborne 2. Now, I gotta say, I'm not a Souls fan, but Bloodborne was pretty cool. Like, Bloodborne, out of all these Souls games, was the one that made me want to try it out. Now, I'm not a fan of the series, but out of all the Souls games, this was my favorite. And this game, Duskblood, actually looks pretty cool. Now, what I would love to see is, how does it run on the Switch 2? Bro, if they can make this a steady 60 FPS, that would be amazing. Listen, bro, like, I keep repeating myself. I don't care about resolutions or how it looks. As long as it's a steady 60 FPS, I'm fine with that. Like, what am I gonna expect from a portable? Of course I'm not gonna get PC-like settings or graphics. Nah. Like, most games shouldn't be on the go. And a lot of Nintendo games are perfect on the go games, like Pokemon, Animal Crossing, Nintendo Dogs. So yeah, great direct, but man, I got bummed when it turns out, oh man, this is gonna be expensive. Like, oh man, I have to spend my entire bank account to be a Switch 2 owner. So yeah, as I was recording, it turns out, because of these tariffs, the Switch 2 release on the US has been delayed, and all pre-orders have been canceled. So yeah, that price we got, $449, just went up to $600. So yeah, after days of just sitting in and just absorbing the news, yeah, we're fucked. Yeah, these are gonna be the prices, no matter what, and probably even higher. Now, I was preparing to make this video about tariffs. I'm not really going to, because I have to explain a lot, and I'm kind of tired. Like, this was supposed to be about Nintendo, but because of this dumb fuck, who made how everything is expensive. But all I basically gotta say is, everything is gonna get expensive because he ended up tariffing every country. Now, there is a little bit of hope, I guess. Vietnam looks like they're gonna get 0 tariffs. And if you don't know, Vietnam is usually the place where, you know, China, whenever they get, I don't know, like sanction or tariff, the products they make, they do it to 90 or 99% of it, and then send it to Vietnam to finish the rest, you know, like either 10 or 1%. And because they're the last ones to touch it, that product will be labeled made in Vietnam, and that country has 0 tariffs. So yeah, hopefully most products, at least the consoles, will be made in Vietnam. But again, not every product will be made in Vietnam, so we're fucked either way. Like, we're not gonna go back to having these cheap prices again, alright? A good deal will be the original price before the tariffs, alright? Like, it's crazy. I'm like, oh wow, look, the new Call of Duty game is on sale right now for $70. Wow, after 5 months? And of course, with this president, he doesn't care about the consumers, the people, and the workers, because there is no incentives or laws preventing companies from being greedy. Like, even with the perfect scenario where, oh, these companies are building the factories in the US and giving us jobs, they're not gonna give us the cheapest prices. Nah, the cheapest prices is slightly cheaper than the one that is imported. Like, if something is $100, well, the American-made product just needs to be $95. But how come the product that is from another country, the country that has been tariffed, is overpriced because of the tariff? How come the American version is only slightly cheaper than the exported product? And that's the point. Trump just wants companies and the rich to get richer without making American lives better. Yeah, sure, they have jobs, but most likely those jobs are stressful, more than an 8-hour shift, and also being underpaid. But hey, this is what Americans wanted. We kicked out all the immigrants because we wanted that. Yes! Yes! Us Americans are finally being treated like animals! We are finally being exploited to the fullest! Bravo, guys. As the rich get richer, we get poorer and stupider. Alright, that's all I gotta say.